Hi everyone, it's Paola. So today I'm doing a video that's slightly different. I've never done anything like this before, but I'm interviewing a friend of mine over Zoom, obviously, because we can't be together right now. So I am interviewing him all about working remotely and freelancing and just advice on staying motivated during this time. I feel like it can be helpful for all of you if you're like looking into freelancing, are a freelancer, or are just working remote and your job as a designer right now. Yeah, we just had a great discussion and I wanted to share it with you guys. Also, before we get started, please subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed because a lot of people are not subscribing. They're just watching me, and I don't know who y'all are, but maybe get on that. Also, enjoy this. Hey, Jake. Thanks for
Hey,
joining me.
Paola.
I know this is like different than like a normal interview because obviously we can't see each other. We're stuck. But it's fine. We're gonna make it work and make it cool. But
Living
obviously,
our
that's
best social distancing lives.
we really are, and I feel like we're making the best. Kind of goes with the whole theme of today. Obviously, making the best of it, talking about being
Definitely.
remote and like working from home on your own, all of this kind of stuff. So let's get started into talking about it.
All right.
Okay, so first off, I want you to like tell everyone. I mean, I know you've been on my channel before. If you guys haven't seen that, you got to watch it. Everyone loves that
You
critique.
should.
But yeah, start by talking about like what you do exactly in your job, I guess, and like what your job is, and yeah.
I'm a graphic designer at an agency. We focus on out of home media, so like billboards, transit, bus wraps, mobile ads, experiential stuff. So we're working with clients. Obviously, things are a bit different now, though.
Yeah, right. So it's like, I mean, I think your job is so cool because you can actually see the things that you make like around where you live.
Yeah.
Like that's the coolest part is you're like driving down the street and you're like, made that billboard. That's cool. Like,
The other day one went up and I was driving
oh
home from the
no.
grocery store and it was like so weird to like because like that was just on my screen a couple weeks ago and
Yeah, that's so
now it's down the
exciting.
block from me.
That's the best. So with this whole remote thing, like obviously it's different. So like you work a full-time job, like that's a 9 to 5 kind of job, right?
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
you've been
So
like, you got to go home, obviously, you got to stay home. So how has that been like changing from going to work all the time every day to now just being at home every day?
it's definitely like such a big change and not necessarily working like my typical 9 to 5 because I can like break up my day better because I'm more in control of the schedule and like I'm home and like I'm not going to the lunchroom to eat lunch. I'm stopping and making a full meal. I can make myself breakfast.
Right.
So
It is kind of
most
nice to
yeah,
have that.
most days I wake up like around 8. I typically work 8:30 to 5 outside of all this craziness. So I usually wake up around 8, check my emails, do anything like urgent that's come in, and then go for a walk, take the dog for a walk, have breakfast, and eat breakfast while I get back into whatever I have going on that day.
Yeah. So is your job specifically like making sure that you're working like a certain amount of hours a day, or is it more flexible now that you're at home?
It's a bit more flexible. We've never had to like clock in or out or anything. So we're, I mean, we're as long as we get our work done and then, if we're slow, we don't have anything to do. We're working on some personal projects or watching tutorials. I've been turning to like YouTube and like Skillshare and all of that a lot to just like build my skill set.
Oh, nice. That's actually a really good idea. That's stuff I should be doing too. Like, and I'm just like, I'm in quarantine. What am I doing?
Yeah.
But with like your schedule, like you said, like you get up, you have time to like make breakfast, do all of these like things that you wouldn't be able to do if you're not at home. Like, have you found that it's easier to stay on track during the day or harder?
It depends. Um, Honestly, how busy I am, like how many projects I have juggling, like the less projects I have, it's honestly like harder to stay like on track because it's like, well, I'm like spreading all this work out, but like if I have like a lot going on and like 2 days coming up, I'm like all like just trying to get stuff done.
So how have you felt like your schedule has been? Like, do you feel more motivated working from home, or do you feel like, I don't know, like how have you been handling it, I guess?
I feel like more motivated. Like it's more like peaceful at home. Like
Mm,
I have my boyfriend and my dog, but I don't have like all the other people in the office. Like I don't have like the drive in. I don't have bad traffic like
yeah.
throwing off my day right away. So I can just like hop right in. Like I'm in my own space. I can be in my own bubble. I can switch up spaces. Like I can stop using my desktop, use my laptop, take it out to the patio.
Okay, so as you know, I work from home too, but like I
Mhm.
work from home like all year round. So I feel like I haven't really like gone through a transition, but
Yeah,
definitely this time has made me realize like sticking to a schedule is important, and like, staying motivated to actually work, because like right now it doesn't really feel like there's a lot of work going on. It's just like weird. So I feel like we're both kind of in like similar
yeah,
boats. It's like the quarantine's kind of throwing everyone off, obviously. But like it's interesting to hear the perspective of you, like, you have a full-time job, but you're also like working remotely.
yeah.
Do you feel like working remotely would be something that you'd be like able to do as like a designer, like full-time in general?
Um, yes. Um, my previous job, we worked remotely, but we don't have an office. Um, it can get very like lonely.
Mm,
Um, so if I'm working remotely, like full time, like I need to make sure I'm like making actual human contact with other people because like previous to this, like there'd be days that like I hadn't left the house, I hadn't changed pajamas in like a day and a half, and it's like, well, I need to get out in the world, like collaborate with people in person when I can.
right,
Like
right.
you need to strike a balance.
Yeah, exactly. That's like really good advice, I think, for especially for like freelancers and remote workers. Like
Yeah,
it's great to like just have a community, especially of designers, like other people who are doing what you're doing, to like bounce ideas off of, or just like build that like network group of people. Like it can only help you, especially when you're stuck inside with little human contact, especially.
yeah. I mean, the thing I miss most about work is like my work friends, my colleagues, like talking to them, saying to them, and like the highlights of my days, like now are when we hop on a Zoom or a Slack call to like brainstorm a project and work on a
Yeah.
project together. Because
Yeah.
it's fun to bounce those ideas off, and it can be difficult to do it in a virtual setting,
Mm.
um, because people are like afraid to hop on a phone call, but we need to get over that.
Yeah, I actually think that working remotely is like a lot easier, especially for me. I mean, someone who does it by choice, I guess. But like
Yeah,
but like it is a lot easier to just like, as a designer, to work on your own and then come together with other people and be like, "Okay, what do you think of this? Like let's talk about it." Or just like, I don't know, I like to have the balance of like my own work and then community is kind of separate. Like I don't really need
yeah,
to like be around people all the time to be a designer. So
yeah,
that's how I feel like it is beneficial, if that makes sense.
yeah.
My last question for you is, what piece of advice would you have for someone who is either kind of forced to work remotely right now, or working from home by choice, or even thinking about working from home or remotely?
Especially right now, because I'm sure a lot of people's workloads are like a lot lower, a lot slower. Because I mean, most of us work for clients, and like a lot of companies aren't even open right now, or
Mhm.
they're not looking to do something new. So use this time, like use it to build your skill set, to revisit like something you've done in the past. Like I've really been doing a lot of like digital drawing and painting, like on my iPad. I hadn't did that in months,
Yeah,
and
that's
like
so
now I have
cool.
so much time. I can like pick up these new skills, revisit old ones, and just like use this time to better myself and further my skills.
Wow, that's actually a really good piece of, I feel like I needed that advice. Like I'm like, I really feel like I need to like get more motivation right now with my design work. Like
Yeah,
not just freelance, but feeling like just in this time to like kind of revamp myself and like get
yeah,
creative again. And that's what I feel like what I've been focusing on, especially like in my videos for you guys out there, but like I feel like we all just kind of need this time to like be creative and like feel a little bit more fulfilled, especially if you're getting started in like working like this for the
Yeah.
first time. Like if you are trying to like become a freelancer, or if you know you want to find a job that is remote, because there's so many design jobs that are remote and that are great opportunities. Like I feel like this is the time to like really hone in on your skills and like, you know,
Yeah.
figure out what it is you want to do and how you want to do it.
And make up some like personal projects for yourself. Like, I mean, that one time we worked together and we like rebranded like our favorite
Yeah.
companies. Like do stuff like that. It's,
Yeah, do that with
use
your
this
friends.
time, do like pick your favorite company, rebrand it, like just let your imagination run wild and have fun and build your skills.
Yeah.
And put on some pants. Don't be in your pajamas.
That was a great way to end that. Great way to leave. Okay, well, thank you, Jake, for being in my little interview for my channel. I feel
Of
like this is very
course.
beneficial for like everyone who is working remotely now and everyone who wants to work remotely in general, because you know design is such a remote job, or can be.
Yeah,
So yeah, this is perfect. I think for like hearing your experience is perfect because we're both kind of in similar boats, but also different in our
different
careers.
perspectives.
Yeah, so this is great. If you guys want to follow Jake, I will have his links in the description. And then yeah, also watch our video where we did a critique together. It
Yes.
was so fun. But yeah, cool. Okay. Okay, so that was the video. Hopefully you did like it. If you did, please give it a like, and also let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see any other like interview style things, or like I can interview other friends of mine who are artists and designers. If you would like to see that, let me know. And also, like I said before, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and ring the bell to get a notification when I upload. And so yeah, let me know if you liked it. I will see you in my next one. Bye. Also, if you would like to be a patron and support this channel, please check out my Patreon in the link below.